our show begins, we have a few friendly reminders. Please silence all cell phones and keep all table conversations to a minimum. Laughter is encouraged, but please do not heckle or engage with the performers while they are on stage. There is no video, photography, or recording of any kind made during the show, but you will have the opportunity to meet all the performers out at the bar afterward. And check us out on social media at Comix Mohegan Sun. Now, sit back, relax, enjoy some craft beer and live comedy. The show is about to begin.
Because everyone who came to the earlier show came because they love comedy. You all came because you love your friend. Well, you might not love them after they made you come to this shit. But hi, everyone. It's nice to see human beings again. How are you? I learned a lot during our COVID times, if you will. Our timeout when one guy needed Dracula soup so bad and we all got yelled at. That's fine. We all got put in timeout. If this was a sci-fi movie, it'd be a weird one. I wouldn't have watched it. One guy had weird soup, and then we all told we couldn't work too much. That's the fucking movie. And then sometimes we can go out and kind of sit far apart from each other, and then now hate people, kind of. But for me, it's changed my life. Because when I was younger, before these times, I met a nice woman, I'd hope she'd send me a tip pic. Now I want to see a chin pic real fucking bad. I want to like move slow, just see a little dip. I want to see that shit, yeah. And hey, ladies out there with busted mouths or cleft palates, this is your time to fucking shine. It really is. You're not gross anymore. We can't see that shit. Work that eye makeup, babies. You're looking good. This is your time. You might have a thicker mustache than me. I don't fucking know till we get home. That's fine. If I ask if you have protection, that's a whole new goddamn thing now. It's fine. I don't wear either. It's great. It's fine. I have a friend who does not wear masks. He is against masks 100%. And when we try to go eat anywhere, it's fucking hilarious. Because he has all these rules and I can stop them. But I just want a burrito. So it's like, I will care for as much as you make me until it comes to food. So I can have a stance like, I don't want to wear a mask. I need to breathe. They're like, well, if you want to eat this sandwich, you need a mask. I'm like, okay, fine. I don't care. I don't care. I treat mask rules like we treat someone's house. If you invite me to your home and say to me, you have to... You just broke into a weird rugby match. Anyway. I didn't know there was a riot here. Anyway, if I go to your house, and you say to me, when you come to my house, my rules are you can't wear shoes. I don't wear shoes. I hope you're warm because I don't have stinky feet. I hope I know. But I won't do that. But if you tell me I don't have to, then I won't. I'll wear my shoes. I don't care. I treat it that way. My friend fights it. We went to a Boston market. We walked in. He didn't have the mask on. And the manager, you can picture him, what he looks like. We all know what a Boston market manager looks like. It's just a sad white man with gray hair. Like, is he 50 or 20? I can't tell. His life hurts a lot. And he's just there. And you know, at one point, there was a woman who loved him in his life. She's not there anymore. That's why he's at Boston Market. And he thinks he's going to make love to the girls that work there. They've told him they're lesbians 100 times. They aren't, but they still tell him that. He's sitting there all sad in his apron with his broken dreams. He's like, welcome to Boston. Sir, you can't walk in here without a mask. My friend goes, that is not a law. It's not a law at all. You can't tell me that. He's like, it is a law. It's not a law. It's a rule. My friend starts yelling, and I'm just like, I just want meatloaf. I'm like, I would just, can I order my meatloaf with my 2 sides, and then you guys can do the fight? Because I just want to eat. I don't want it to cause my death. Listen, stand up for what you want to stand up for, but don't stop me from living my dream of having meatloaf. That's all I want to do. People die in wars, so I can go to a place called Boston Market and get a chicken and a meatloaf and sweet potatoes with marshmallows on fucking top. For dinner, that's not for dessert. Other countries don't live this life. We fought for these dreams. So I'm sitting there, my friend is yelling, and he says, I don't have to wear the mask. And he goes, yes you do. He goes, not if I have a medical condition. And the guy goes, fine, what's your medical condition? He goes, you can't ask me that. That's a HIPAA violation. I'm like, holy shit. My friend is like, checkmate right the fuck there. I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, I've known you for 10 years. What the fuck medical condition do you have? Why haven't you told me? I've been hanging out with you a long fucking time. Maybe I should wear a mask. So then he goes, well, fuck. And the manager just goes, fine. Then I'll serve you, but you have to eat outside. And I'm like, I said, what the fuck does that mean? Like, how did he win that one? I don't get it. So when we walked outside, my friend goes, I got to use that one, but next time I have another one I want to use. I want to say to them, well, you have to wear a mask. I go, well, it's illegal to wear a mask while carrying a firearm. Yeah, think about that. I'm like, so you have a gun too? Then why are we in line? Just hold them up and give me some meatloaf. Then we went to a Moe's. And we went to the Moe's, and my son was with me, and when the three of us were going there, and I said to my son, are you really hungry? Because we're with Brandon, and sometimes it's hard to eat with Brandon because he has to have a stance. He's like, you know, he's a leader for this thing that nobody will ever fucking care about. So stop the weird fast food dreams from happening. So we go to this place, and we go to Moe's, and my friend walks in first because he didn't have to take the time to put a mask on, so he just goes right in. And through the plate glass window, I can see a manager going, sir, sir, sir. And my friend, who's 6'4" and looks like John Wick with AIDS, and he's kind of moving his arms like this, and he's just yelling. So me and my son are watching for a little bit. When he goes in, we can hear him saying, the rules state that you can't go to. Rules, rules. Do you know who else has rules? The Nazis. I'm like, really? What happened to the Nazis? The Nazis don't have burritos. I don't remember that ever. And if they did, maybe I'd like that. I don't know, I just like burritos. My whole passion goes to the food you have. That's all I care about. But then me and my son stand in line, and he turns to us, and we pretend like we don't know him because we want burritos. So we're just standing there waiting. So the guy says, do you want to speak with my manager? Actually, no. First the guy said, and I give him credit, he said, I can give you a paper menu. And if you sit outside, I will come out and take your order. My friend looks at me and goes, I don't even really want to eat here, but I'm going to argue this. I'm like, what do you want? Why are we just doing? Didn't I divorce someone like you? Why are you doing this? So then I sit there, and I'm getting ready to do my order, as they said, he goes, no, I want to speak with a manager. So now they have to call the manager. I don't know if any of you people are managers, but if you're not at work, you're a fucking manager of Moe's. You're not important. You don't need a bat call to your fucking house when you're at home, worrying about like if anyone will ever love you. You smell like fajita all the time. It's a tough thing. So which would be a good Yankee Candle with a bad cologne, you know? So he goes outside, and they're calling, the manager's calling that, we're ordering our food. And I was a little rude, I didn't mean to be, but the woman that was taking the order, she's like, you know, she does the thing like, would you like jalapenos? Yes, I would like jalapenos. Would you like pico de gallo? Or would you like the other thing you can't say? I'm like, I don't know how to say pico de gallo, so I'll have the corn thing. He's like, okay. They want the black beans? I'm like, I don't know, just make a burrito, it's fine, it's too much work. But then I didn't say cheese. I didn't say cheese. It doesn't, I didn't want it, I was just confused and baffled. It's a fucking burrito. If I knew how to do it, I'd be at home making a fucking burrito. So she's doing it, she goes, don't you want cheese? And I went, okay, I'll have cheese. She goes, I love cheese. My father loves cheese. We both love cheese. And she wasn't what's known in the streets as thin. So I said, yeah, obviously you love cheese. I can see you love cheese. And then my son has not a quiet sense of humor. He has a 14-year-old Beavis and Butthead sense of humor. And he goes, she's fat. And I'm like, all right, man. He meant with a PH, man. And she's like, we just like cheese. I'm like, let it binds a little. You know what I mean? Maybe you should eat something to loosen. Anyway, so we just get out of this. And as we get our burritos, we're going to walk outside. My friend is standing out there, and the manager opens the door to hand him the phone with the manager on it. And I saw my friend's eyes just light up. And I was like, oh, fuck, because he's got some kind of crazy thing now. And he grabs the phone outside and he says, oh, hello, Chris. So that's the manager's name. So it's okay for me to talk to you on the phone without a mask that everyone else is touching, but I get like, oh, fuck you, checkmate once again. He got him on the phone move. And then They start yelling, so me and my son just go sit at a picnic table far away and eat. And then we don't see him for 10 minutes. And I'm thinking, do I have to go get another ride home or call an Uber because my friend got arrested for weird Mo police thing? I don't know what the fuck happened here. But he just sat in the car and said, I wasn't hungry anyway. Fuck you! I don't care if you want to wear a mask or don't wear a mask. All I care about is this. If you stop me from eating, I will be against every value you ever fucking have. That's what my stance is like. Because my life changed. I've been a comedian for 12 years. People always said to me, that's awesome. You're chasing your dream. And yet, I struggled a lot. Money was tough, and it didn't matter. Did you guys know that what's not essential? Dreams aren't essential. I didn't know that. But I learned that real fucking quick. And when they chase your dreams, well, I can't chase my dreams because I can't even afford a fucking Uber because I can't perform because everybody wants to support your local fucking Uber Eats, but you don't want to help me, the guy makes you chuckle on a fucking Thursday. Fuck you. Where's my donation? Oh, fuck all of you. No, fuck you, because all of you are doing your thing where you're like, we have to support that steakhouse. Oh yeah, remember when you got takeout steak all the time in your life? Fuck off! Invite me to your house. I'll stand in the window and yell jokes at you. You feel better. That didn't happen. I had to fucking take a retail job. I haven't worked for a boss in 12 fucking years. That was a weird thing. The first week I was there, yeah, I work at Big Lots. I don't give a fuck. I'll say it out loud. I work at Big Lots. This personality's walking around. My boss hired me. He knew me as a comic, and he said, hey, how do I put this? No crowd work. Don't shit on people. I'm like, that's all I know. I was like, yeah, don't do that here. I had to go on the radio the next week to do an interview for being a comedian, and they found out I was working there. And one of the guys on the show, it's in New Haven, Chaz and AJ, and Chaz asked me, and he said, hey, what's Big Lots like? I go, it's like if Walmart got divorced and only got to keep having shit. That's really what it is. My first week there, as I'm wearing a mask and putting shit on a shelf, a woman stared at me again and said, I'm sorry, this is going to sound weird, but did you open for Gilbert Gottfried 2 months ago in Seymour? And I went, yes, I did. And she went, what happened? I go, no, it's fine. Gilbert's in the other aisle. Anyway, I don't know how to deal with people there, okay? And this is gonna, listen, I've never once, in these 12 minutes I've been on stage, have I said I'm smart. I haven't said it once, and I won't say it after this. I know who I am, but I'm more of a child than anything else. I can't help laughing at things. But this comedy job has allowed me to do that. Being in retail, I'm supposed to fucking bite my tongue, and I haven't done that in a long fucking time. A woman came up to me and said, sir, I'm looking for something. Can I help you? She goes, do you have extra large maxi pads? And just like you, sir, I couldn't stop fucking chuckling. Out fucking loud. I don't know why. I mean, yes, I do know why, but I just, like out loud. And she's like, what are you laughing at? I'm like, nothing, ma'am. I'm sorry. I was thinking of something earlier in my life, and I will help you find these things. She goes, no, tell me. I'm like, I don't want to tell you, because it's not going to be, you don't look like someone who's my demographic. And she goes, no, tell me. I'm like, it sounds like you're saying you have a big pussy. I'm sorry, that's what it sounds like. It sounds like you walked up to me and said, I got a big pussy, you know. And I know it's not that. I know it's the flow, not the size. I understand. But who the fuck put extra large on it? That's rude. Ladies, we're bad people. I know a man did that. It shouldn't say extra large. That makes me think you have lips down there like Jimmy Walker. What the fuck is that? I don't want to see pterodactyl hanging from your thing. That's what extra large means. Like a roast beef car wash curtain. I don't need that. It should say like depth, like a pool, like deep end or something. That's what it should say. Or kiddie pool, whatever the fuck you want. Maybe don't put kiddie pool on it. It's weird. She laughed a little. I don't know if I should have explained it that hard to her, but it was fine. My best thing there, they like me a lot. They say I'm very good at my job, which means I'm just not mentally challenged, which is perfect. I'm one step up, and I'm killing it, and it's great. But I was there one day, and they do a call. They say, like, priority 1. When you hear that in Big Lots, it means there's too many people in line, and we need someone else to go to the register. That's all that fucking means. So they yell priority Pat, which is my name, and that's not 1, and I'm like, why is it my name? I walk up, and I go there, and my manager whispers, there was a spill in the back, and I need you to assess the situation. What do I need to assess? There was a spill, and we have lesser people that need to clean that. Why do I have to do that? I'm old and I'm mean. Why am I? She's like, I need you to assess it. I said, all right, now that means I start walking to the back. I go halfway through the store. I'm looking outward to see maybe there's like Kool-Aid or well, I don't know. I look down and there's shit. Human shit is on the ground. Yeah, not that I'm a fucking hunter or anything, but I know this isn't like a raccoon or anything. This is human shit. And there's a couple logs. And I went, oh, okay, I get it, because I'm not going to yell out loud, oh my God, it's shit! I'm the only one mature enough of all the people to not scream this. And she goes, well, James will come help you. This another kid, 19-year-old kid, walks over and goes, what do we have to do? I'm like, let's just walk to the back, don't look at the scene. Oh, well, I'll explain to you, we go. And I tell him, he goes, why the fuck are we the team? I'm like, I don't know. We're the shit crew, we're the shit crew. You get a mop, I'll get gloves and spray, and I'm trying to make, listen, when you all go to a store like that, you don't look down, you don't look anywhere. You're fucking selfish fucking people on your phones, and you're rude and awful and fuck you. So you're walking around, and you don't care. Even if a man's on his knees scrubbing shit, you're like, get out of my way, I'm trying to get corn pop. You don't fucking care. So I knew that if I just went down there and didn't make a noise or just make sure I cleaned up the scent, nobody would know there was poop, which is crazy in this day and age. We don't know there's poop. You have a mask trying to stop everything. It doesn't stop poop stink. I know. I smelled it. I'm like, oh, am I in New York? But anyway, so, oh, too soon? Fuck off. Anyway, so I go back there. I got gloves on. I try to get it. And it was warmer in there. The air conditioning wasn't on. So I thought it was like a full, like, solid baby Ruth. But it wasn't. So when I went to go move, yeah, sorry, lady, don't eat. So anyway, when I went to go sweep up, I did a little skid mark Steve right there. I'm like, God damn it, it's a smear like a Zorro. And I was like, fuck. So yeah, I'm more worried about people looking like, oh, no, I think you shut down. Like, I need this fucking job. I can't pay for it. I saw the light, but I'm fucking killing it. Anyway. I've been on the stage for 2 months, Luke. Fuck off. We're talking about poop here. Anyway. Other people aren't going to do well. So I go there and I go to clean up. I smear a little bit like, fuck, I don't know what to do. So I just tell him to start mopping. He's sudsing it like it's like lather on your face. It's so much. He goes, we gotta kill the stink. And he's doing all thing. I'm cleaning it. We get all done. We walk away. I go in the back. My manager just looks at me and goes, yeah, it's old people. And I go, what? Because the old people do that. Really old people. I've been working here for 5 years. Somebody brings them in, like a caretaker or like a Sherpa for fucking old people, whatever, and they bring them in, and the old person just, like, their diaper gets too full, they do a little shake, and they jump. I'm like, what the fuck? Are they leaving a trail to get back to the senior center? What are they doing? I'm like, well, let's not let them in. You know, I was kind of rooting for COVID for a minute. Maybe they're picking up the right people. But anyway, fucking. Oh, fuck you. You're not dead yet, are you? Shut up. Grandpa had his time. Grandpa had his time. Anyway, so I go, I'm all done, I'm all set, I clean it up and put it away. About a minute later, announcement again. Pat to the front. Now I'm like, what? Well, I guess somebody must have stepped in it and set a little trail. So the 3 register aisles all had little skid marks going through, but no one noticed because you're all fucking selfish. You didn't know you're standing in poop. So I'm sitting there and I have to get down. James has to come again, and I'm cleaning up, and I'm on my knees, and next to me is a 3-year-old child. And he sees it because he's at poop level with me. And he sees it, and he goes, hi. And I went, hi. And he went, poop. And I'm like, yes. And his mother goes, shut up, don't say bad words. I'm like, listen to your kid, he's on the stage. You know what? Fuck you, step in shit, lady, I don't care. And then I cleaned it up, I got all done, I walked away. My manager looked at me quietly and said, thank you. And I couldn't help it, I just said, yeah, I thought that shit was never gonna happen. Just like this joke, bitch. Anyway, guys, it's awesome to be back on stage. It's awesome that you guys are here. We have a great night of comedy for you. Drink heavily, because no one's going to pull you over the mask. You're fine. Don't worry about it. Just write not drunk on the mask, and you'll be safe. But look, you guys ready for a fun night of comedy? Just do me a favor. Don't heckle anyone. They're all up here for the first time in a while, too. Give them their chance. Have fun. Enjoy it. If you get offended by anything, grow the fuck up, and you'll be fine. That being said, let's start this next guy. He's the oldest person you've ever seen. I'm shocked he's not dead. He's a good friend of mine. Put your hands together for Frank McDonald, everybody.